Hello again, and welcome to the corner studio here in my garage. And today we're talking about this lens here. This is the Nikon 600mm 6.3 lens. It's part of their S line. It's got VR. You see it situated here on the Nikon Z9, and right now this is in the wife's kit, and this is the camera she uses. As you know on the channel, I'm typically a Z8 shooter, and I usually use this 4.5, which we'll talk about towards the end of the video. This lens has been out for about 1 year now. It was announced in October last year, and we've had it in our household for about, well, since last winter. We've been shooting it about 9 months, I think, and I thought it was time to check back in with the channel and talk about the performance of this lens and my overall opinion of it. So we're going to drop some sample clips in, shot with the 600 6.3, and we'll be right back. So we just saw those clips shot with the 600 6.3, and I have to say, standing here having experience with this lens and even more experience with the 400 4.5, that the output is so similar. The high quality that both lenses produce, it's so similar that it's just hard standing here to say, well, one is better than the other. If I had to, absolutely, I would just say, well, the 400 is just that much better than the 600 in its output. It'd be hard to tell, though, if you were not parking the output, the photos, the videos from both of these lenses in different folders. If you just had them mixed up on the computer, you won't be able to tell the difference. You literally have output that looks almost identical from both lenses. The 200 more millimeters of reach is the big issue with this lens. It's the big deciding factor in whether a person buys this lens or they buy the 400. I feel kind of like 400 has long been my traditional, ground for, it's my swim lane in wildlife photography, the 400, and I've tried using the 600, and I'm not as comfortable in that spot as I am with the 400, but the wife uses this with her kit. This is her essential wildlife lens now since it was brought into the household, and have absolutely nothing bad to say about this lens, except possibly we always seem to buy these type of lenses when they're not on sale. I end up buying cheap lenses when they're on sale, and I end up buying expensive lenses when they're not on sale. But would I do it again? Would we do it again with this lens? Yes, definitely. The idea has crossed our mind, do we need a second one in the household? And we're still kind of stewing on that possibility. But the lenses, they share the same features, basically. The 600 is just a slightly bigger version of the 400. They both have the same lens opening. Takes a 95 millimeter threaded filter. They both have the same type of feet because we have swapped these out with the Kirk Enterprise Solutions ARCA compatible feet. They both have the same lens hood, even though it's a different number, a different stock number. So the lenses share more in common than they are unalike, except for the 200 millimeters of extra reach with the 600 and the cost. But anyhow, thought it was time to check back in with the channel, talk about the 600 specifically, and we want to thank everybody for joining us today. Hope to see you again soon in another video. So till then, take care.